You know what time it is.
It's Monday, make money. 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 It's Monday, make money.
It's Make Money Mondays with Sean B. Bradley.
Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy, and you know what time it is. What time is it? It's Make Money Mondays. What time is it? I said it's Make Money Mondays, people, so let's make that money. Okay, I want you to use all of your resources. Folks, dealers have so many resources at their fingertips. Forget about all the ones that are free. Let's talk about the ones you're paying for. If you have third-party providers, you've got some incredible resources that most dealers don't ever take. For example, if you're an Auto-By-Tel dealer, first of all, if you're not an Auto-By-Tel dealer, I don't know why, they're great. But if you're an Auto-By-Tel dealer, they have these Polk reports. I'll give you an example. I was at a dealership just yesterday, and a dealership wanted to turn around and see their ROI. So what I did is I called up their Auto-By-Tel rep as the consultant, and I said, listen, can you do me a favor and do a Polk study for them? They went back 6 months, and what it did was they was able to tell me how many leads that the dealership received in X amount of period. Let's just say 90 days, right? And in 90 days, I saw all the Auto-By-Tel leads. And then from there, I was able to see how many actually got sold. And then it told me, this is where it gets cool, where they bought. They were able to break out of X amount of sales, how many went to that dealership, my client. And then also, there were more sales, but they didn't buy from my client. So I was able to find out, out of the people that actually bought cars, out of the total amount of Auto-By-Tel leads, how many went to my client, how many went to other dealers. And I was able to identify if it was sold to a different manufacturer, or unfortunately, my client lost the business to a competitor. Now, here's why that's interesting. It's field intelligence. And here's what else it was able to tell me, which shocked me. It was able to tell me what they bought, if they bought new or used. And here's why I love using my vendors' resources. In this situation for my client just from yesterday, we already have in the industry a benchmark of about 42% for a new car purchase request by used cars. But what was staggering, this was a Nissan dealer, what I found from the Polk study was that over 52%, 10% higher of my clients' new car leads bought used cars. What? Yes. Can you imagine that? I'm looking at this Polk data and it showed me unequivocally more than half of the people that bought cars bought used cars. So this field intelligence I was able to gather from a resource of one of my client's vendors. I was able to help create a strategy on how this dealer should be able to turn around and market to new car leads with used car options. And the sweet spot that we used was about 30 days. So in this particular example, based on the Polk data, that there was a high number of Nissan new car leads from Auto-By-Tel in the Pennsylvania market converted to used car sales, not from my client. What we started to do is we amended the process, and what we did is we started to incorporate used car options, used car pricing, used car, marketing, so to speak, to these new car leads. And guess what? I'm predicting that we're going to start increasing sales and getting a much higher closing ratio from the lead source provider. So again, this is just one way. Another thing that you could do with one of your other vendors, Cars Direct. I think they're a great company as well. With Cars Direct, they're able to, potentially do a survey. So if you want to know how you're doing as a third party, they're able to turn around and they have a backup call center that they use, and they're able to survey the prospects. So out of all the leads that they gave you last 30, 60, 90, they could turn around and basically survey. Did you get contacted by the dealer? Yes or no? Whether you felt that you called them and emailed them a ton, think about it's not about what you think, it's perception is reality. You could see from a third-party perspective, from Cars Direct's perspective, as the third-party entity, how are you doing? You might be shocked to turn around and find out that your prospect feels that you never ever attempted. So again, there might be a disconnect. Or if they did get connected with one of your reps, how was the experience? Are they still in the market for a vehicle? You might think it's dead, but they're still looking. They're still waiting. They changed their mind, whatever. It's good to use all the resources of your vendors. How about your reps? Are you contacting your lead source provider reps, your online classified reps? Are you trying to brainstorm with them? Think about it. They're in dealerships all over the country, and they're dealing with dealers that are doing a better job than you or a worse job than you. Guess what I would do? I would say, excuse me, Mr. Rep, Mrs. Rep, my competitors, the people that are doing great or better than me, what are they doing? Give me that. You don't have to tell me who they are. Just tell me the best practices. The people that are doing the best on your platform, what are they doing? I want to do it. And by the way, do me a favor, help me out. The people that are sucking wind, the people that are doing a horrible job, tell me what to do so I don't have to do it. Tell me what to avoid. Use your vendors, their field intelligence, use the reps. Instead of, just basically buying stuff from them, start to consult with them. Start to think of them as an additional member of your direct team. Maybe they're not a full-time employee, obviously, but think of them like an outsourced employee or a part-time employee or an intern. I don't care how you get yourself psyched up with this, but use your reps. Think of them as partners, not vendors. Use their resources, use their data, use their technology, use their analytics, use their best practices, use their millions and millions of dollars of budget that they've been able to come up with this stuff. Use it. Unfortunately, most dealers don't use any of this stuff. Here's another thing. I'm not going to mention a specific online classified that specializes with used cars, but how about this? You should be running reports, whether it's through, I'm not talking about Manheim, I'm talking about from your used car third-party providers or your used car online classifieds. You could find out what are the most requested used cars in your particular town, in your region, in your state. Whether they're your franchise or not, you could use this data to be able to, figure out how you should, go buy vehicles at the auction or how to step up when you take trades-ins. Or you could use that data when you turn around and you're going to create focus sites, microsites, pay-per-click, video optimization for your digital marketing strategy. In short, people, please use the resources, whether they're human resources or the technology resources of each and every one of your suppliers, your vendors, and of course, your partners. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Make Money Mondays. If you liked it, you're gonna love Bradley On Demand. Bradley On Demand is the most advanced virtual training, tracking, testing, and certification platform. What does that mean? It's an online university. And if you like this information here, we have hundreds and hundreds of advanced videos, step by step, on how to help you sell more cars more often and more profitably, so sign up now.